Nelson Mandela said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." Fear can be a good thing, and it can help us pause and take stock of what's really happening. But sometimes fear can be a little too active. Think of meeting new people in a new situation or trying a new skill. Sometimes there's a sense of fear, of nervousness within us. But it's so worthwhile to find the courage within and jump right in and try that new skill, meet new people, or perhaps push yourself if you're a skier or a horseback rider or some other athlete of some kind, and work through that fear and find the courage within to move forward and do your best. So we'll practice courage on the safety of our yoga mat. Just keep that in mind, play with it as we move through the poses. Come on to all fours and walk your knees together. Straighten your right leg. Lower that right hip so it's level with your left. Keep the toes of the right foot pointed towards the mat. Lifted leg is firm and strong. Core is strong. And now reach the left arm forward. Breathe here. As you exhale, slowly bring the elbow and knee to touch. Pause here and breathe. And then extend your arm and leg forward. Exhaling, bring them together. And inhale, straighten that arm and leg. And exhale together. Keep going, following your breath. Just moving slowly with control. And when the arm and leg are both extended, pause here. Breathe. And lower your hand and knee to the mat. Now extend the left leg behind you. Lower that left hip so it's level with your right. Engage your core and really find strength in that lifted leg. Toes pointed towards the mat. Extend the right arm forward. As you exhale, round your back and bring your elbow and knee to touch. Inhaling, straighten the arm and leg. Exhale, bring them together. And straighten. Keep going at your own pace, letting your arm and leg follow the pace of your breath. Maybe find that courage within to push yourself just a little further than you'd normally go here. And sometimes it takes courage to say that's enough. That's as far as I can go today, and that's okay. And the next time the arm and leg are extended, pause here. And lower your hand and knee to the mat. Tuck your toes. Using your abdominal muscles, lift your knees up off the mat, a couple of inches. Hold. Exhale, lower them to almost to the mat. Exhale, lift those knees up and down. and up and down. Couple more times. And now lower the knees all the way down to the mat. Walk your knees together. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and lower it. Left knee to left knee. Left knee to left elbow and lower. Right to right and down. Left to left. Down. Keep going. Left. Right. Left. Right. Try to do this using keeping your core strong to keep your hips level and still. Couple more times each knee. And then pause here. Come on to a seated position with your feet on the mat, knees bent. Come onto your back. Let your arms rest on the mat away from your body. Lift your legs up in an L-shaped position. Keep your knees directly above your hips, shins parallel to the mat. If after a few times you find you want more engagement, you can straighten your legs. And now keeping your left shoulder on the mat, slowly bring your knees over to the right without touching the floor. Slowly back to center and over to the left. Without touching the mat, back to center, knees over to the right. Back to center. When knees are to the left, keep that right shoulder pressed into the mat. Back to center. When knees are to the right, keep the left shoulder pressed into the mat. And back. Keep going a few more times. Moving with control. Finding the courage to go a little bit further. Or if you need to, finding the courage to say, this isn't working for my body. One more time each side. And back to center and hug your knees to your chest. Place your hands under, behind your thighs, behind your knees. Rock along your spine a couple of times. And then come right onto your feet and up to a standing position. Inhale, arms up. Soft knees as you exhale, fold. Inhaling, come halfway up. And to exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, palms together. Release your hands. Feet hip distance apart. Step your right foot back behind you. Place your hands on your hips. Bend that left knee and bring your right hip forward to face the front of the mat. Inhaling, arms up. In Warrior One. Breathe here. Think of the courage and determination that warriors have. Find that within you to maybe deepen the pose here. Exhale, bring your palms together at your heart center. Looking straight ahead, put all the weight into your left foot, just letting your right toes rest gently behind you. Left knee has a slight bend in it. Lift those right toes up off the mat and flex that foot. Engage the lifted leg to keep it nice and strong and straight. As you exhale, fold forward with your torso, letting that right leg lift up behind you. Option to play with straightening your arms. Slowly come on up, arms up, foot down, and lower your arms. Now place your right foot in the mat and step your left foot back Hands on hips, bend that right knee, left hip forward. Inhale, arms up. Lower your shoulders, reaching your fingers up. Strong core here. Maybe deepen the lunge. Exhale, bring palms together at your heart center. Put almost all of your weight into your right foot and bring those left toes forward. Left toes resting gently behind you. Right knee is slightly bent. Lift those left toes up off the mat, flexing that left foot. Strong left leg. Exhale, fold forward. As that left leg comes up behind you, foot is flexed. Option to extend the arms forward. And slowly come on back up. Lower that foot and lower the arms. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Soft knees, exhale, lead with the chest as you fold. Inhaling halfway up. As you exhale, fold forward. Place both hands on the mat and step back to plank pose. Breathe. Arms appear straight, but the elbows are soft. Keep your elbows in close to your rib cage. Strong legs. As you exhale, lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. As you exhale, engage just your core to come forward to plank pose and pause. Exhale, hips up and back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, come forward to plank. Exhale, hips up and back to downward facing dog and pause here. Bend your knees. Look past your hands and either walk or lightly hop your feet forward to your hands. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to standing, arms up. Exhale, palms together and lower your hands. Come on to a standing position, feet hip distance apart or closer. Hands on hips. Come onto the toes of the right foot and turn that right knee out. Left knee is soft. Slide the sole of the right foot to the left ankle. Tap into that courage to try to come into tree pose just a little further than you normally do. Maybe place the sole of the right foot on the calf. Maybe today try for the inner thigh, but avoid the knee. If you fall, that's okay. Option to reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, lower your arms and lower that foot. Now place your right foot firmly into the mat, right knee soft. Hands on hips, come onto the toes of the left foot, left knee out. Try sliding the sole of the left foot to the right ankle. Maybe today you try for the calf. Or perhaps today just try pressing that heel into the inner thigh. Option to reach your arms up. And slowly lower your arms and lower that foot. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.